Hey guys, I got a battle for you today with my first generation team. Okay, so today I've got a bit of a long battle for you. This is against a opponent I found on the Smogon Wi-Fi-Battle fighter. It was actually a long time ago that I got this, that I had this battle, and I cannot remember the name of the opponent. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start out with my hero Ryla, and he's going to start off with his ball toy. And I'm just going to go for the taunt because I do not want Stealth Rock set up on this team. I mean, I do have a spinner, but it'd be a hassle. So now I'm just going to set up my own rocks, and he's going to go for the Earth Power, which, you know, Earth Power, like, unlike Earthquake, is a special type move, so it's going to hit Onyx pretty hard. You know, I think that I set up my rocks, I've done all I could do, so I just go ahead and fodder off Onyx here, which was actually a pretty big mistake, considering I had Paris. I had something to switch into that 4x resisted the ball toys ground attack. You know, here the taunt wears off, so he could potentially set up rocks. So I go into my True Jelly, my Tentacle, and I'm gonna go for the knockoff because I know this thing's got Meteorite and I want it gone. And you know, there goes the Eviolite. He's gonna go for the Rapid Spin. So and here's why I should have spared my Onyx. I could have reset up my rocks, but no, I was being pretty stupid. Next, here he's going to send out his Dino. His, I can't remember the name right now. I'm just going to go for the Scald, because this was just a switch in. You know, I would have liked to get the burn there, but oh well. I know some kind of powerful move is coming, so I go into my Perfect Aim, my Machop. But he goes for the Outrage. Yeah. I'm thinking, what the hell? Turns out, I looked it up later, and this thing is not only Choice Scarf, but it's got Hustle. So that Outrage was like twice as powerful as it should have been. So I think, you know, okay, go into someone who has guaranteed chance to take the hit. I go into my Houdini, my Abra, who's got a Focus Sash, so I know I'll have at least 1 HP. So then I'm going to go for the Hidden Power. It's Hidden Power Fighting. And I take it out no problem. So here he's going to send out his Natu, and you know, it's a Natu. I'm betting it's the standard dual screener set. He actually pulls a double switch. I'm guessing it was a misclick or something, and he goes into his Squirtle. I go for the Protect to scout out what he's going to do, but I can't remember. Here I'm thinking I can't remember or not whether Squirtle gets Aqua Jet. So I'm just thinking I don't want to lose my Abra just yet. So here I go into my Croissant because if it was Aqua Jet, then I'd just absorb it anyway with Dry Skin. So now he's going to go out into his Charmander, but thanks to the switch, I can get off my Free Spore, and that Charmander is no longer a problem to me. Now here, usually what I'd expect the opponent to do is to switch out into another Pokemon. But I know that I know this guy knows I can't do anything to it with Paris, so I'm pretty positive it was just going to stay in. And I was right. So I'm free to go into my True Jelly. He's going to pull back his Charmander and go into Squirtle again, and I'm just going to go for the knockoff, expecting whatever comes in to just get rid of it. And I get rid of that Eviolite, which is great, because now I'm free to go for the Giga Drain and have it go for some really good damage. Unfortunately, he switches that back out into his Natu, and I'm just sad. So yeah, I recover 2 HP. That's gonna help. Here, I know it's probably running the standard set, but I can't be sure. So I don't want to take a Psychic to the face, so I just go into my Croissant. And I really don't know why I did this. Because now he can set up both his light screens, and I made a really stupid play here. I go for Stun Spore, completely forgetting about Magic Bounce. I mean, as soon as I clicked it, I'm like, no, undo, and no, now I'm paralyzed. So here he's gonna go for the U-turn, which is gonna hit me super effectively, but you know, it's got like no attack, so I'm not worried about it. He's actually gonna switch out into his Charmander here, and I get fully paralyzed, which sucks. But I know I've got at least 1 turn of sleep with this Charmander, so I'm thinking, you know, I'll just go for the Aromatherapy, get rid of the paralysis, and then switch into something else. So there goes the paralysis, and I'm going to go ahead and switch out and go back into my True Jelly. You know, because I can pretty much wall anything this comes at me. I've got a lot of good special defense, and I've got very good special defense, and let's face it, it's a water type. Here's going to pull back and go back out into Squirtle. So now I know that Charmander's got 2 turns of sleep on it, at least. I just go for the knockoff again, try and get rid of whatever item the next Pokemon coming out would be. So now I can go for the Gauge Drain, and it doesn't do as much damage as I thought it would. But, you know, I'm not complaining. Damage is damage. He goes for the Surf. It's not going to hit me hard at all. And now he's going to pull back and go into his Charmander, question mark? Now, I see it's awake. I know that thing is Zorua. So, either way, I just go for the Giga Drain, which was meant for Squirtle, and, of course, it's Zorua. Here, the light screen was off, that's great. He goes for the Extra Sensory, and it's gonna hit so hard. And now I see that it's Life Orb, but I actually just go for the knockoff because I don't know if it's kind of like some kind of spec set or whatever. I didn't know what it was carrying, and I just wanted, and I know it couldn't be good, so I just want to get rid of that item. So now the Reflect wears off, and that's good for me. I go into my Croissant because I know that a Bug Bite would take care of this thing. He goes for the Nasty Plot. I'm just thinking, oh, no, I'm not going to be able to do this, because I know I'm slower. So now my Croissant is going to get taken out with a Dark Pulse, and that's sad. So here, I'm going to go out into my Houdini, and I'm thinking, oh crud, what if this thing has Sucker Punch? So I go for the Protect just to scout it out. Turns out, no, he doesn't have Sucker Punch. I mean, there's no reason he wouldn't go for the Sucker Punch just there if he didn't run it. So he goes into his Ball Tie. I already know I knocked off its Eviolite, so I'm positive I can KO with the Shadow Ball. Next, he goes back out into Squirtle, and again, I'm thinking, crud, I can't remember if this thing has Aqua Jet or not. So I just switch out into, I just go back out into my True Jelly to tank any kind of hit it gives. And it just goes for the Surf again. And it's going to do 3 damage. That's sad. He's going to pull back his Squirtle, and he's going to go back out into his, that's not Charmander, that's Zorua. He goes back into his Zorua as I just go for the Giga Drain. And it does a lot. It does a lot. And I get back up to 10 HP. So now I'm thinking maybe I can take an Extra Sensory. I mean, I'll put the calcs in the description, but I've looked at it before, and it just like did a little over half, and now that Life Orb was gone, I thought maybe it'd do a little under half, so it might be okay, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, here I go into my Propane, and I'm just thinking, alright, I want to get off a Flame Charge here, first off. So, yeah, I go for the Flame Charge as he switches into Squirtle. It's gonna do, like, no damage. But, you know, I wasn't doing it to get off damage. I was doing it for that speed to get the guaranteed first hit with the speed boost. So here I'm just going to go for the Wild Charge and KO it out, and that's a dead Squirtle is what that is. And take a little bit of recoil damage and Life Orb damage, but, you know, it's fine. It's all part of the set. Now here, he goes back out into his real Charmander, and I'm thinking, you know what? I've had 2 turns of sleep. I bet I can do some damage and then recover it off. So that's exactly what I do. I know I'm going first, so I go for the Wild Charge. It does over half damage. And then I'm going to recover off that damage with Morning Sun, since I've got since I know I've got at least 1 more turn of sleep. And again, since I'm going to be moving first, I can KO with another Wild Charge right here. So down goes Charmander. It did not get to do anything in this match. So yeah, gonna take a little bit more recoil, and now he's going to send out his Natu again, and I'm thinking, okay then. I just go for a Wild Charge, and that's gonna knock it out, absolutely no problem. 1 hit KO. Well, even if it didn't have any damage on it, it'd still be a 1-hit KO. Gonna take a little bit of recoil, but you know, it's all good. I'm in the final stretch of this battle. And out comes Zorua again. So I'm just gonna go for Flare Blitz, and you know, at that range of health, I'm positive it'll KO. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind about it. So, and I think he's down to his last Pokemon. Oh, nope, that was his last Pokemon. This has already been kind of a long video, so let's get straight to the commenter question of the day. Today's commenter question comes from Sebendera, who actually left a couple comments. That Kojofu in the name Kojofu in my video "Time to Play What's That Hidden Power" is the Japanese name of Mienfoo, and he also commented he guessed correctly that the hidden power that my Mischievous was running was Hidden Power Ground. So, because of that, I'd like to give him a copy of this Mischievous. Sevendera, if you're watching this video, send me a message and I'd be happy to send you a copy of this Mischievous. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed that battle, so comment, rate, subscribe, and challenge.